Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn another important function in Microsoft Excel, that is the functions that are related to the date. That if you want to display the date in your worksheet, what function that you will be needed. Let's see. For example, I have a data in which one column is of year, one is of month, and the other is of the day. And I want to write the date by combining these year, month, and day. How I can do that? What I have to do is write the equality sign, as I am going to write a formula, or you can say a function of date. So you must require a equality sign. Then the name date, the function that is used to display the date is basically date, D-A-T-E. So what are the arguments of this function? Year, month, and day. So I will select the year for the year argument, or you can also manually add the year here if you want to. So, but here currently I already have the year, month, and date. So I will just select the respected cells. Then for the month I will select this. Then for the day I'll select this cell. And then I'll close the parenthesis and I will press enter. So this is the combined date of including year, month, and day. Here it is also displaying the day of that day, that is Sunday. So it all depends on the date format that you want to select. I will tell you later about this format as well. So if I want to apply this date function on the rest of the cells, as I will just need to drag it down and it will be like this. Now one important thing is you can change the date format by right click on the cell and go to the format cells, and here is the date category, and here there are different types of dates. So it all depends on you what kind of date you want to display there. So I have selected this type of the date, so that's why it's like there. So I'll just press OK and it will be like this. Now one more thing here is year is 3777, while the year that I have written here is 1877. So one thing that you need to keep in mind, that in Excel, if you are mentioning the year from 0 to 1899, it will add value, or it will add the value of that year to 1900. How? Like if it's 1800 here, what it will do? It will do it 1877 plus 1900, and after adding this, the value that comes out is 3777. So it will do it for all the values or the year values from 0 to 1899, while from the for 1900 onwards and including 1900, the Excel uses the year as it is, just like as in this cell, in this cell, and in the rest of the cells. It has taken the year as it is, like it's 2023 here, it's also 2023 here 2000, it's 2000 here 1990, and here it's also 1990. So it has just mentioned differently for the year that exists between 0 to 1899. So in that case, it will just add the 1900 to that year, so and will reflect that year here. So this is about the year that is mentioned here. Another important thing is, if you want, or if you are given with the date in this format, and if you want the month, day, and year to be displayed separately, what you have to do? You have to use the functions of month, day, and year. How? If I select the month function and I have to select this cell, because this will return the month from this date value, and I press enter, it means here it is written January, so it will return the 1. So 1 is representing the first month of the year, that is January. Same is for the rest. If I drag it down, it will give me. So February is for the second month, March is for the third, and April is for the fourth. Keep one thing in mind, that if the month here is written as January, it will not take it as it is. It will give you an error. So keep this in mind. It should be a numeric value. Like January is represented by 1. So now it's correct. Now same is for the day. You have to write equals to day and then this value and then close it and enter. So the day is 21st. So that's why it's 21st here, and if I drag it down, it will be applied to the rest of the cells as well. Then is for the year. It will be equals to year, and I have to select the cell and then press enter. It will give you the year separately. And if I drag it down, it will give it like this. So whenever you came across the year like this, you have to keep this in mind, that you have to subtract 1900 from it to get the original year. So Another important thing is sometimes you need the current date in your Excel file. For that, we have another two functions. That one is the function that is equals to today. Today returns the current date. The current date, and it has no arguments. You just need to close it and you will press enter and it will give you the today's date. So its format can also be changed. If you want to change its format, you can go to the format cells, and here there are different formats. If I select this, I will get the date like this. Then we have, if you want to display the date and time together, what you have to do? You have to use another function. That is, the function is now. Now function will return the current date and time. Current date and time. And again, the now function has no arguments. You just need to close the empty brackets and press enter, and it will give you the date and time. If I want to format it like as in the above cell, I just go to format cell. Here we have the date, and I want to select this format. I'll say okay. And here we have, now here one thing that you need to keep in your mind. When you change the format, it will not display the time. So for that, you need to keep its format in a way that includes the time. So if I go to again format cells, and I'll see where the time is mentioned, like if I say like this format, then it will display the time. So here it's also the time as well as the date. So this is all about the date function in Microsoft Excel, in which you can easily write the current, in which we have learned that how you can combine the year, month and day in single date by using the date function, and how you can split the date into month, day and year by using the separate functions of month, day and year. And we have also learned the current date, how you can add the current date in your worksheet, and how you can add the time with current date in the worksheet. So that's all from today's lecture. Thank you.